All right, Clay. So the way you use the Gann box, which is the same settings as the Magic Fibs, you're going to go over here and click Gann box. And the settings are right here. Same thing as the Magic Fibs. You can make it all one color, or you can change the color if you want. And the way you would use this, you can start on the higher time frame or the lower time frame. Just remember, if you're looking for buys, you're going to connect the low and the lower low points together. So what I mean by that is when I'm looking for buys, you're going to switch to your line chart. I'm going to look for a low and then a lower low. Drag the box from that low to the lowest part of that next low. And then what you're going to do is I'm going to stretch this all the way over so you can, oops, so you can see. Why did I just do that way? Oops, not negative. All right, that works. And so what you'll do is make sure you confirm that the market breaks above structure, which it does. And then what happened is it'll give you a retest here at those fib levels. So it took a minute for this market to come back here, but it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Don't forget, if it breaks out and don't retest, you want to keep that zone highlighted, because eventually when it comes back, it'll give you the perfect entry, little to no drawdown, and you could have caught the buy up for over 200 pips. And so once that zone is done, or once that trade is done, more than likely you could catch a couple here actually, but of course when it violates, you want to take the trade in the opposite direction. So for a sell, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to show it to you real quick. So we're going to go ahead and switch it to the line chart. And so for the sell, it's the opposite. You're going to find a high and a lower high. So you're going to follow where the market is at. So say the market is down around this area, right? You're going to go look for the most recent highs above it if you're looking to trade with the trend, of course. And so you could draw your box from high to lower high right here, and then switch to the line chart. Of course, it already broke out, and when you stretch it across, this market will give you the perfect entry for the sale. And so, of course, you're probably like, well, I don't want to wait about 5 months for this. Remember, I'm exaggerating, but this is on the higher time frame, so it might take a little longer, but you can always go to a lower time frame and look for higher highs on that time frame. So for example, I'll switch to the line chart. And so if the market is pulling back up and it's been trending down, okay, where's my closest high points? Well, you could possibly use this one and this one, as long as it breaks structure, which it did obviously right here. So that's the most important part, making sure you confirm the break in structure. And as you can see, it gave you the perfect entry right here for 70 pips. Another entry right there as well. Little drawdown, not much. 9 pips, and it sold down. Super duper easy strategy. I am definitely going to use it. Stop loss, of course, is outside the box, so just keep that in mind. The boxes typically range it's quite a lot of pips, so just so you know that the box is about 40-50 pips, but you're taking your entries around here. So by the time you take your entries at this level, it's about 30 pips, if anything. All right, so I hope this helped, Clay. Let me know if you have any questions. And obviously, always, if the market violates the box, so say you were supposed to sell here and it continue up, just go ahead and react and take the trade in the opposite direction. Kudos. Talk to you later.